What up, YouTube? It's Skater. Alright, today we're doing a review on the Camry KTS. Look at this thing. Look at it. That's all I gotta say. When you take this out, people look at it. Alright? It's real sleek. There's a lot of stainless steel ones out there that are sleek like this, but look at this one. It's stainless steel, and then you got your brass fittings over there. Oh, man. Dude, this look fantastic, I think. Um, I don't take it out. I leave it at home. I don't want to take it out and risk somebody taking it. So I leave it at home. But when I go out and I'm at somewhere where I'm dressed up, I got a tie on, better believe I'm using the Camry KTS. Wouldn't you? Alright, now let's talk about this. Now, it's a button firing mod. Okay? Now what that means is a button to fire on the top. Boom, fires. Okay, now this one also has a locking feature on there, so you can lock that, tightens down, won't fire in your pocket. Sweet, I know, right? Um, Only thing about the button is that it sticks out, so it feels awkward in your pocket a little bit, especially if it turns around and it's facing down. That button's rubbing you in the thigh. That's another reason I don't take it out, because it's a little awkward in your pocket, like for real. Now, it's telescoping. You can take the battery out. Now, be mindful that this piece disconnects. Okay? This piece disconnects. Battery comes out now. This piece comes out, and this stays like this. Now, you can also remove the bottom, but I always suggest not doing that. And the reason why is because you pull that out, this push button, it comes out too, so you can take that apart to fix it. But you can possibly mess it up where your battery won't connect and it won't fire, because it won't, that center pin won't push down properly when the battery's in there. So that's why I never remove this part at all, ever. Now, let me put this back together. I have noticed that you can't use 18350 batteries in there, because this piece right here doesn't go down further than this. So it's always going to be, you're going to use bigger battery than 18350. You have no choice. So like I said, let me put this back together real quick. All the threads work real smooth. It's not a problem. You can do that all day, and it's real sleek. Um, Let me drop the battery back into there. Remember, positive side up. Now, this piece right here, I have to put my tank on first, before I put it onto my mod. And the reason for that is because the way this is, it it adjusts itself for different tanks. Okay, tanks that have longer stems at the bottom, it adjusts itself so that way it sits better. Okay, tanks that have shorter ends, if you put it on first, it'll work just fine. If you put it on after you put it back together, it'll work just fine. For the longer ones, you have to put on first because that stem pushes down on that center pin and allows it to sit on there flush, okay? Or not, if you don't do that, then you're going to see the tank is kind of sitting at an angle. It'll be crooked a little bit. It'll feel like it's stripping whenever you're putting the tank on there. Don't force it. Take this part off, put your tank on there, tighten it, and then tighten it down. Let me show you how I do that. So I put my tank on there, real smooth, slides right on there, okay? Now I'm going to tighten it down like I said. This is the way that I do it. This is the way that I found that it works best, because I've done the other ways and it would not fire like that. And then my battery would overheat, and I would have to take the battery out, take it apart, let it cool down before I can use it again. And who wants to do that, okay? Especially if this is the only mod you got with you. You're not going to want to wait. You're going to want to vape right away. So let me make sure I put it together right, see if it vapes. Firing. It vapes. Alright, now I found that this mod works really well. I get a lot of vape when I use a tank that has 1.8 or 1.5 coil on there, head coil. The 2.4s and 2.8s, I don't get the same vape with these, and I just only use tanks that have that resistance lower than the 2 on here. Okay, that way I get that full vape. Um, this Pro tank right here, I took the head out, I replaced it um, with a 1.5, and it works fantabulous. Okay, um, that's how I do it. You can do it however way you want to do it, but I'm telling you the way I get the most vape is doing it that way. And I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. Let me grab one that has a 2.4 ohm on there. Now I don't have an ohm tester to show you this. That is 2.4. And look, I can look real quick. I'm trying to put this on here without, and I messed up and didn't take the gold piece off. But you can barely see it. But it's kind of off center. It's crooked. Okay. So let me take that piece off real quick and show you how it should look. Went on so much easier that time. Follow my tips, I'm telling you, if you're gonna get this. And I do suggest you get this. Alright, so this is the tank with the 2.4. This is the V-Core 2.0. Okay? Um, this is the first tanks that I bought um, when I first started vaping, and I used to love them. I used to love the crap out of them. But we'll talk about this in a different video. Let me show you what the 2.4 coil looks like when I vape out of this. Oh, it's still a really good vape. That's caramel mocha I got in this tank. I love the way that tastes. But like I said, that was still a really good vape with this coil in there. Now let me pull out that Pro tank I got and show you what it looks like on 1.5. Make sure I take this this gold piece off, loosen it up so I can get my tank on there properly. On there properly. And like I said, it sits flush when you do it properly. Let me show you what it tastes like. Way better vape. I know it didn't look like much because I kind of let a little bit out, but it's a way better vape with this 1.5 on there. Okay, so if you're gonna use a kamry KTS, put that 1.5 on there. Um, some people may tell you not to do it. Look, I do it. It works just fine. All right, now when you buy this, you wonder what it comes with. Me too. I wondered, so that's why I got it. It comes with that Chinese charger that no one can read, but you know it has a plus and minus on there. So put the battery in there the right way. Now, the batteries that come with, you get two 18650 batteries. Okay, let me show you those batteries. Boom. This is the battery you get. 18650. Has Camry on it. Okay, no, it's upside down. So that's Camry. They put their name on their batteries. Whatever, who cares? It works. Now I don't use that particular battery. I have another battery I use for this one that I trust a little bit better. Doesn't matter. You can use those if you want to. Okay. So you get those two batteries. You get this awesome case. Awesome case. Okay. And it shows in the box is in red that it's Camry KTS telescoping storm. So that's how you know which one you have. Let me put this code reader up a little bit more. Maybe you'll be able to scan that. Maybe you won't be able to, and it should take you to more information about this. Okay. Now that case I take that case with me everywhere. Okay, I may not take the KTS with me, but I take that case everywhere. I like the shape, the size, the feel to it, and it carries all my stuff that I need for that day to prepare for a great day of vaping. Okay, now you might like that too. It's up to you. All right. Now, like I said, I show you what came with it. Two batteries. Okay, you get the mod. Okay, you don't get this tank on here. Okay, I put this tank on here. The tank you do get, um, if depending on where you order from, you get the I think it's an X9 tank. It's a clear miser tank. I don't I don't like it, so I took it off. Yeah, to each his own, right? You want to use it, go ahead and use it. But that tank though, let me find it real quick. I'll show you. This is the tank that it comes with. All right. On the top, I'm missing that pin that goes in there. It's a little small hole. Um, that's why I got rid of it. That pin, you have to take that pin out, and that's how you fill your flavor in. Okay, the clear miser in there, it has a punch out hole inside of it. So when you fill that little bitty hole, it fills the tank, and then that tank automatically keeps your clear miser full. Okay, this pin right here, it holds the tank to the clear miser so it doesn't slip and you lose suction. All your juice just falls on your tank on your battery. Pissed you will be, mad, heck yeah. So that's why I don't use it. Okay, had too many problems with this, too many leaks in my pocket. I can't be peeing my pants in public. Okay, get rid of it. The Pro Tank looks real sleek on there. If you want to do anything, I suggest using a Pro Tank on this one. Gives that real fancy dancy look to it. Okay. Now that's all I gotta say about it. Let me show you one more good, awesome vape on there, and I'll see you later. Peace.